Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Eastern Central Racing Association. Here we are, round 7 at Kansas Speedway. And they're getting ready for qualifying here. Nice weather out there today, 78-degree air temperature, winds 2 miles an hour. The track temperature is 117 degrees. And thank you, as always, for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, click that notification bell if you want to be notified when we go live. And tonight they're running 75% fuel. They have one faster pair and 110 laps here at this 1.53 mile facility. And as always, we want to thank you for joining us. And we want to give a shout out to our broadcast sponsor, ButtKicker. Don't forget to check them out in the description below, all the great products. ButtKicker, feel what you've been missing. And also, before we head on down to the track, let's take a look at the standings. Boy, I tell you, there's been a bit of movement here. Now, Justin Lesher, he continues to lead by 29 points over Brian Kozad. Kozad actually bumped Travis Kwiecinski from the second position. Travis now in the third spot. But look at Matthew Dunn and Danny Foster are all knotted up there in the fourth position. 172 points apiece. Foster moved up 3 spots to get into that tie with Dunn. And Corey Boone also moved up 3 spots into what would be the 6th position. And after him, Garrett Kaiser also moved up 3 spots into a 7th. Matthew Chase, he did drop a few down to 8th spot. Stephen McComas fell 1 to 9th. David Meacham up 3 to 10th position. Same deal, up 3 for Shane Christie into 11th. Robert Johnson 12th. Levi McFarland 13th. Tyler Powers down to 14th position. Boy, Cade Honey had a big hit there in the points. Fell 10 positions to the 15th spot. Then we have Matthew Kinley 16th. And Craig Martin 17th. John Hopley 18th. Travis Eccles 19th. And Braxton Sponsler rounds out your top 20. And we'll go ahead and we'll bring up the timing tower here and see how much time we have left here. About 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes to go. And we'll head on down to the track and see who's out there. There's Justin Lesher. Currently, he's the fastest on track with a 29.822. He is currently your points leader. Well, Kansas is a fun track to race around too, folks. They're going to have fun getting after it here at this track here, folks. Let's see who else is out there. There's Danny Foster in second place. Foster he's currently 9th fastest at the moment with a 30.042. There's Dunn in that tie with him there. Currently 7th fastest, 29.999. Just did break into the 29s there. Oh, Dunn. Oh, he loses it, goes it to the outside wall. And somebody behind him there couldn't make out who that was. Was that the 11? I think that was the 11 of Levi McFarland. Yep, that was Levi kind of responding to that or reacting to that spin. And he's 13th fastest at the moment. And let's see who else is out there. There's John Hopley. He's 15th fastest at the moment with a 30.129. Let's see. Garrett Kaiser in the 18 car. 14th quickest. The 30.103. Tyler Powers there, 20 machine, second fastest, 29.838 for the 20 car. And right behind him is the 13 of David Meacham. He needs a good run here today. I think he had some bad luck last time around, and he's 3rd fastest right now, and hopefully he can transfer that over into qualifying and start this race right at the top of the order. Let's see who else is out there. There's Brad Kirby. The number 10 is 10th at the moment with a 30.043. seems to be doing pretty good out there. There's Matthew Dunn. He's heading right on out. Can't move at the 8 car in front of him. That's Justin Lesher. Let's see who else is out there. There's Matthew Kinley. He's currently 8th fastest with a 30.011. Yeah, we got a couple of minutes to go, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be right back for qualifying. Hey, you're watching the Eastern Central Racing Association round number 7 here at Rice Motorsports TV.
With the ButtKicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker. The future is feeling.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnett. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we're back here with the Eastern Central Racing Association, and the server has just rolled over to qualifying. So now we're going to sit tight here and wait for some cars to come out on track, and we'll lock in on some of the guys. Of course, it's private qualifying, so you can only get see one car on track at a time. See, there's Danny Foster. Let's see what times he's getting. He's just heading out now, and as he goes around, and when he comes to the stripe, he'll start his first hot lap. Coming to the line now, clock is running for Foster. And he's making his way now. Let's see what he's going to get here for his first time lap as he comes to the line. And he will start 4th fastest at the moment with a 30.480. See, there's Carl Rourke. Look like he's done. Right now, he's 4th. So, and now he's getting, times are still coming in. He just got bumped down to 5th. Let's see, there's Matthew Dunn. No time for the 55 just yet. They're only 2 minutes into the 5-minute session. He has plenty of time to get both of his qualifying laps in. This should have been his first one. That is fourth fastest, 30.045. And well, maybe he's done. He's only going to do, he's one and done, no pun intended. There's David Meacham, the 13 machine. This is okay, it looks like that. Okay, that's a time lap for him there. 14th fastest, 30.815. And I wonder if they're just doing, is it possible that they're only doing one qualifying lap here? Because a lot of the guys are already showing completed here. There's Craig Martin. He's fifth fastest. And he's coming in. Let's see. Brad Kirby. Coming down to the line here. That must have been the start of his first hot lap. Making his way now through turns 3 and 4. And they may only be doing just one hot lap. Let's see here. He crosses the line. Let's see what he gets here. And that is 9th fastest at 30.141. And yeah, that sounds like he's slowing down. So, yep, he is done. So they're doing a one and done apparently. And so we've got getting close to the end of qualifying. So while we're waiting for that to wrap up, we'll go ahead and pause a moment for our national anthem. Okay, folks, and folks are lining up on pit road there and getting ready to head on out. There are some of the cars there, and waiting to. There we go. And as we get ready to have them roll out, let's go ahead and take a look at your starting lineup here. On the pole, we have Justin Lesher, and then we have Tyler Power starting second, Brian Kozad in the third position, Matthew Dunn fourth, Craig Martin fifth, Matt Kinley sixth, Kyle Boone seventh, Corey Boone in the eighth spot, Carl Rourke starts ninth, Brad Kirby rounds out the top 10. Then we have Levi McFarlane 11th, Garrett Kaiser is in the 12th position. 13th, we have John Hopley. 14th, Justin Williams. Then we have Stephen McComas in the 15th position. 16th, we have Danny Foster. 17th, Kyle Martin. There, David Meacham, 18th. 19th was Matthew Chase. Bob Johnson, 20th. And Travis Eccles rounds out the field in the 21st position. Field making their way down the back stretch. Now through turns 3 and 4. Pace car getting ready to turn down here any second.
Green flag, green flag.
And we've got a green flag, and we're racing here at Kansas. And boy, look at Lesher go low immediately. Powers there on the high side. Man, he's got guys all over him. There's Brian Kozad trying to get close there in the 87. Lesher leading, Kozad and Powers there neck and neck. Matthew Dunn in the 4th position with Craig Martin there right behind him. Oh, we got a caution here. Caution number 1 here on lap. It was lap 2. I think they crossed the line before the caution came out here. Let's see. Let's see who might have been involved with that. Let's see. Somebody went off. It showed some folks went off track. It's not showing anybody crashed. Let's see. We don't see it. It looks like everybody's still rolling along. Who's that in 21st position? Matthew Kinley. Is he showing some damage there? Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, he's showing some right rear damage there. Let's see. Let's take a look back here at Matt and see if we can see if that is what happened. Yeah, he just lost it on his own, and the 10 got into him there trying to check up, I believe, and that's what brought out the caution. It looked like a couple of other cars might have, were reacting to that. So I believe that was pretty much what was going on there. Bring it back alive for you here. And nobody came down pit road. So Kinley, he's at the back of the pack there. Lesher is still your leader. Tyler Powers there in the 2nd position. Matthew Dunn is in 3rd spot. Brian Kozad is in 4th position. Craig Martin is 5th. Brad Kirby in the 6th spot. Then we got Corey Boone 7th. Kyle Boone is 8th. Garrett Kaiser 9th. And Justin Williams rounds out your top 10. Both Kaiser and Williams, they made some nifty moves there to get up into the top 10. And it doesn't look, like I said before, it doesn't look like anybody came down pit road, so that spin, because they only have that one fast repair, you don't want to burn it if you don't have to. So definitely going to try to hold on to that as much as they can. And the lights are out on the pace car, so it will be going green next time around. It'll be lap 5 on the restart. Crawling their way down the backstretch here. Looks like everybody's good to go there, looking through the field. Everybody's getting lined up, ready to go. Making that way now through the middle of turns 3 and 4. Pace car getting ready to come off here for the restart. I believe Lesher, he'll have the control of the restart here. He drops the hammer. We're going green once again here on lap 5 at Kansas. And this time the 55 Matthew Dunn, he's the one getting up there pretty close to the 8 this time. But here comes Tyler Powers once again. Powers trying to muscle past the 20. He's going to work himself into that second position as they go into turn 3. Definitely trying to draw a bead on that 8 of Justin Lesher. Oh boy. Lesher went low, swung high up high, and then tried to bring it down there a little bit. And threw a little bit of a block there on Powers. If he hadn't, folks, I don't know. Powers might have just got up under him there if he had the space. You come now to start lap number 7. And those two are actually starting to pull away a bit. Quite a bit, actually. Third place Dunn is back there, and he's got 4/10 on Craig Martin. So your top 4 is starting to space out a little bit. Then Brad Kirby in the 5th spot. Boy, he's got a handful there with Corey Boone and Brian Kozad, and actually the rest of the pack, to tell you the truth. Corey Boone, it looked like he's showing a little bit of damage on the front of that 83 as well. The nose knocked in there just a little bit, trying to find his way down below the 10. They come to the stripe. Kirby's going to hold on to that 10th spot this time around. Even Kirby's got some damage on that right rear. They might have been a couple of the other guys that might have checked up, back there at that first caution. And they're racing neck and neck here. Right now, it's Boone got a nose in front. Kirby goes really high going into 3. And that's going to leave the door open for Boone to just drive right on out of there and securely grab that 5th position a little further back than Brian Kozad. And he was right up there with your leaders at the first start there. But now he's battling hard with Garrett Kaiser. Actually, the 38, there's Kyle Boone right there. The other Boone. He just got past Kozad. Justin Williams, Carl Rourke, he's in the pits. Not sure what happened there. It's saying he crashed. I don't know. Maybe he just came down pit road quickly. But he's going to go a lap down. And there are only 21 cars in the server tonight. So Carl Rourke, he's the one car that's at least one lap down and about to make it 2 there as the leaders just went by. Let's look a little further back. There's Justin Williams trying to keep the 87 of Brian Kozad. Boy, Kozad, he's back now. He's got Levi McFarland to deal with, and also the 50 of Danny Foster. Foster looking for a way past that 87 car. Kozad has lost 6 positions since the start of the race. Definitely could stand to be a little higher up in the order. A lot more than he would want to be now, for sure. Who's behind him there? There's Matthew Chase. He's in the 13th position. They're all getting pretty strung out here. You see McComas and Martin back there behind them. There's some more battling going on a little bit further back in the field. There's Hopley there in the 16th spot. Matthew Kinley. He's battling with Travis Eccles, the 72 car there. Kinley has that 17th position. There's Eccles on the high side trying to take it away. Trying to see if he can wrestle it away from Kinley. Does he get there? Yes, he does. Meanwhile, up at the front here, Tyler Powers is now your leader. He's gotten ahead of Justin Lesher. And in fact, oh, okay, in the minute I say that, here comes Justin right back. So they're kind of just going back and forth with that lead right now. Lesher back in out front here on lap 16. Matthew Dunn not too far back, about 4/10 of a second. No, he can see the cars up in front there. He's got Craig Martin there right behind him. And there's another bit of space there before we get to Corey Boone. And then Kyle Boone is almost another second back behind the 83. And he's getting a bit of pressure there from Brad Kirby. Kirby was all over the back of that 38 for a second there. And the 26 of Justin Williams, he's trying to drive under Kozad as they come down to the line. He's going very low there. He might trying to pick off both Kozad and Kirby as well. Couldn't quite make the pass there. But Kirby, he does have that damage is pretty significant on that right rear. Justin Lesher back out the front. Boy, now he's kind of opened it up a little bit. Man, 1.5 seconds to Tyler Powers. Now, I didn't check to see. I don't know how many additional sets of tires they have tonight. So we'll see how they do here. Oh, and he blinked out on us just a little bit. There he is, and there's Powers back there. Gap now 1.6 seconds. Matthew Dunn still running along in the third spot. Not able to really gain too much ground. Still a half second behind the 20 machine. Then he's got Corey Boone right there behind him. A little further back, there's Brad Kirby fighting this for the stay with that that 8th position. Brian Kozad once again starting to slowly work his way back up into that, getting close to the top 5 once again. And there's right there behind both Corey and Kyle Boone. There's Corey, there's Kyle. And Justin Lesher, boy, that gap is now 2.3 seconds. And, you know, this is going to be interesting because a race I broadcasted last night, we kind of saw a similar thing happening here, and the leader just just went off into the sunset. And I guess depending on how they're going to do with their tires or how many tires they have to work with, now they may have unlimited use of tires. And that'll of course change things. But he's definitely working himself into a different zip code now, ahead of Matthew Dunn, 2.5 seconds ahead of the 55. But Tyler Powers is getting right there now. He's about 4/10 behind the 55. I think I just saw Garrett Kaiser. He's trying to move into that 9th spot there. 18 machine. I think he just took it from the 22 of Craig Martin. He's lost 5 positions since the start of the race, down to the 10th position. Boy, here comes Matthew Chase in the 9, and he's going to drive past the 22 as well. Then followed by the 70 machine of Stephen McComas. Boy, and the 04 of Carl Rourke there. They're all tight right there, and let's see what happens here. Now, Carl Rourke, he's not on the lead lap. He's actually 3 laps down. Oh, the 22 is, oh man, he's getting into the wall almost. Craig Martin trying to hold on here. We're 26 laps in. And it looks like, he's kind of going in the wrong direction there, because there goes John Hopley, just went past him as well. And I think Danny Foster's about to make a run on him as well. Here they go. Foster going down low as they go into turns 1 and 2 there. He didn't quite get him that time. Lesher still over 2 seconds ahead of Dunn up the front. Danny Foster trying to take that 13th position away from Craig Martin. Martin is fighting back now. He's been losing several positions. So far, he's able to hold on to that 13th spot. Foster still not able to quite get there. He's getting close this time. Boy, look at Levi McFarland. Boy, McFarland getting up close to the 22. Wonder if he might have had to get out of it a little bit.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, we got a caution there. Somebody, I see smoke from somebody. Not exactly sure who it was. It might have been Justin Williams, perhaps. That's weird, because we didn't get any reports of anyone actually crashing that time around. So caution here on lap 31. Lesher, he'll come around and pick up the pace car. And while we get things sorted out, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the Eastern Central Racing Association around number 7 here at Kansas Speedway on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Lily leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway.
2. What you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker. The future is feeling.
Okay, folks, we are back here for the Eastern Central Racing Association, round number 7 here at Kansas Speedway. Under caution here, and I believe the lights are getting ready to go out. And on the pace car, let's drop down there with Justin Lesher there and take a look. See, let's. Okay, he's got somebody in front of him. That's a lapped car. I think that might be Carl Rourke. No, that wasn't Carl. Couldn't tell who that was. Let's see. That is the, who is that? That is the 34. Okay. That is the 34, Matthew Kinley. And so he'll get a wave around when the lights go off. Leader right behind him there. And from the looks of things, every single car came down pit road that time on lap 31. Carl Rourke actually came down on lap 30. Kinley came down on 21. And now there's Kinley. He'll get his wave around as we get the 1 to go. Meanwhile, the leader is going down the back stretch. Now we're showing 19 cars on the lead lap. Carl Rourke, he's 2 laps down, and Kinley is also 2 laps down. So they'll be battling for that lucky dog position. There's Rourke in the 04. Kinley right there in the 34. So they're both 2 laps down from the field, but they got everything to race for. Pace cars coming in, getting ready for the restart here. Lesher drops the hammer. We're racing once again here, lap 35 at Kansas. And boy, they're neck and neck behind him. Boy, Brian Cozy at Tyler Powers. Look at the 20. Boy, he almost got into the back of the 83 there. Boy, they're really tight there. The 10 of Brad Kirby riding along with these guys. Now in the 4th position. Right on the tail of the 20 of Tyler Powers. Corey Boone up to the 2nd spot there. Only 2/10 behind your leader, Justin Lesher. Lesher not a huge getaway this time like he did before. And boy, they're all tight back here, folks. Wow. Look at the battling going on back here. There's John Hopley in the 8th spot. Matthew Chase in 9th, followed by David Meacham there, and rounds out the top 10. And he's got Travis Eccles. Travis now up to the 11th position. And there's a big battle going on behind Travis there. There's Bob Johnson in the 76. He's battling with Danny Foster, the 50 car. Foster trying to get that 15th position. I'm sorry, the 14th position now. Yeah, make it 14. That's what he's trying to get from the 76. Can't quite get there. These cars are moving around a bit here today at Kansas. They've got several groups to race in, but they definitely are moving around a bit. Oh, who was that? The 55. Oh man, was that Matthew Dunn. Oh my goodness, it's sort of like the big one. Bob Johnson also involved there in the 76 car. Not sure if that was everybody or not. It's caution here, third caution here on lap 40 of 110. So I think I saw somebody else there. Let's go ahead and let's see here. Let's go back with Bob and go from his viewpoint here and see if we can see what happened. Now there's Bob, the 76. He's right there in the middle. Look like he's going to push up into the 55 there. Yeah, coming off of 4. And that's what's going to get things going there. And they're both trying to hang on to him. But, you know, that was almost a little bit of net code thrown in there for good measure. And Johnson, he goes hard into the wall along with the 55 and Matthew Dunn. And, oh, yeah, Carl Rourke. Oh, yeah, that was who we saw, Carl Rourke. He got caught by that as well. Oh, Levi McFarland. Wow, that was close. McFarland just did get by. Good grief. He got by on his luck on that one, folks. And Rourke, everybody else got past him. And let's see, there's Garrett Kaiser. He also got caught up in that. There's a lot of chain reaction stuff now going on. Let's take it back live here. So all your leaders are coming down pit road. And as a matter of fact, I do believe they run unlimited tires in this league, if I remember correctly. So anytime there's a caution, you can bet folks are going to come down and get fresh rubber. Keep those tires as viable as possible. Lesher down to his spot. The 20 there right behind him. Left side's going on for both cars. Let's see who gets off first. Here comes the 10 of Kirby. He's not going to get down there in time. Lesher, he wins the battle off of pit road. Remains your leader. Hopley, he came out. Actually, let's see. Stephen McComas is actually showing as your leader now. He stayed out along with John Hopley. Get that track position along with Brian Kozad. David Meacham also stayed. A lot of these guys stayed out. Looks like the top, I'd say the top 7 stayed out. Matthew Chase stayed out. He's now 5th. Danny Foster in 6th. Levi McFarland in the 7th position. And they just pitted like about 9 laps ago, so they figure, hey, these tires should be okay here. So able to take advantage of that. They go ahead and roll the dice there. Matthew Dunn. And, wow, he's got a bit of damage there. And that's going to take a while. And maybe he's trying not to use his fast repair. And but not using it, if it's required repair work, if it takes a long time, since he didn't select to use his fast repair, once he gets in the pit box, if it's mandatory repairs, whatever time it takes, you're just stuck there. And it's just a kind of a roll of the dice. You're hoping that maybe it'll be something that can be optional repairs. That way you can get as much done as you want, then head on out and come back around the track and come in and get some more done. But in this case here, he decided to maybe just go ahead and roll the dice and try to do that. And but it's not, that didn't work out for him too good there at all, unfortunately. So now Stephen McComas is your leader. And we should be getting the one to go this time around as we come to the start-finish line here. Caution number 3 here at Kansas tonight. And now that's going to put 17 cars on the lead lap. Matthew Kinley, he is the lone car 1 lap down, so he's kind of like automatic lucky dog here if he can stay out of trouble. If there's another caution, and he will be able to get that lap back and get back on the lead lap if he's not involved in any way in the next caution, if there is a caution. He's coming around now and coming up to the back of the pack here. Your leader making his way down the back stretch. Lights are indeed off on the pace car. Give a shout out to the folks in the chat there. Thanks for coming in. Nauser, who is that? I don't recognize his screen name. He had to work night shift again, and I think he said he'll be back next week at Sonoma. But right now we're going green. McComas drops the hammer, and we're racing once again here at Kansas. And whoever's been in the lead really gets a good jump on the field. And Brian Kozad back up to that second position. Boy, here comes the 99, John Hopley. And look at Matthew Chase and David Meacham there. Drag race down the backstretch. Your former leader, Justin Lesher. Now he's behind. Let's see if he can work his way past these guys. Trying to get back up to the front. He had been enjoying some good leads there. Now he's blinking out on us a little bit there and trying to see if he can make his way back to the front. Oh my goodness, is he going to stick his nose in there? Yeah, that's a little too tight there, buddy. He said, no, I'm not going to go up in there. The 83 right there behind them, Corey Boone. Man, look at these guys. They're just door to door. McComas holds on to that second position. They come around on lap 47. I'm sorry, 46 now. No, it is 47. The leader just crossed the line. And it actually is John Hopley is your leader now. He got ahead of the 70 of McComas. New leader. I think this is maybe the third leader lead change so far tonight. But here comes Justin Lesher. Boy, man, they're getting a little frisky back there behind them. Corey Boone right on the tail of the 70. And he's going to get by McComas there. Here comes Kirby as well, making his way up there. McComas, he's starting to go back in the wrong direction here. Looks like the 26, Justin Williams, he may try to make a move on the 70 as well. Oh, they're getting close, and they get together. Can the 70 hold on to it? Man, that was a great save. Oh, my goodness, that could have easily been another caution. Stephen McComas did a great job holding on to that 70 car. As he, unfortunately, is losing positions here. Now down to ninth, Levi McFarland and Brian Kozad down on the inside. It's almost like being stuck on the high side on the super speedway, and the guys are blowing by you. He's trying to fight back now on that high side. McFarland not quite able to make that pass just yet. Oh boy, who was that I saw up there? Was that couldn't tell who that was. Let's look up here a little bit. There's Tyler Power. Okay, that was the 55 I saw. Matthew Dunn. Now, unfortunately, Dunn is not on the lead lap. He's 2 laps down. So he's not really in contention here, but he sure is racing like he is. He's racing the 20 hard. Hopley now back to fourth once again. Justin Lesher, Brad Kirby, and Corey Boone got by him. There's Lesher, and boy, he pulled out to over a second ahead of the 10 car. Kirby got up there past the leader, and but then Lesher also got up there and moved into the lead and started to drive away here just a little bit. Corey Boone also doing good now, running in the third position. Boy, he's got Hopley on his tail, though. I think Hopley has problems of his own right now. Justin Williams starting to close in pretty good here. Looks like he's going to try to set him up for a pass here. Coming off of 4. They race down to the line, give that position to the 26 car. Can he hold on to it as they go into turns 1 and 2? Let's see what happens here. Boy, the 20, he doesn't have anywhere to go. Boy, he just really ran up on the back of both of them. And it's like, oh my goodness, Tyler Powers, he finally, he gets past the 99 of Hopley. Williams moves to the high side. I think Powers got a lot of momentum that time and had to get out of the gas a little bit there to avoid a calamity. Very hard racing here on lap 54. Your leader, 1.3 seconds, Lesher ahead of Kirby. There's Kirby now. He's actually 1.6 seconds ahead of Corey Boone. So your top 3, they're spaced out pretty good. Actually, Justin Williams, now he's only 0.2 ahead of Tyler Powers. This is where things start getting interesting here a little bit. And the 55 is right behind Powers, but he's not on the lead lap. So he's kind of just out there racing right now, turning laps, waiting for an opportunity. As a matter of fact, let's see, Kenley, he is still in that lucky dog position. And there he is right there. He's back in the field running in the 16th spot. But he is still the only car 1 lap down. So, and the way things are going right now, I wouldn't bet against there being another caution at some point. And he may just find himself back on the lead lap. Move a little further up, there's Craig Martin in 8th spot, 0.3 behind Kozad, 0.2 ahead of McComas. There's Hopley. All you see on track map, a lot of these guys, they are starting to space out quite a bit here. Things get a little tighter back here, especially back here with Matthew Chase and especially Kyle Martin, Danny Foster. They're having a nice battle right there. Foster trying to get that 14th spot again. He's running under the 12. Doesn't quite look like he's got the momentum to hold on, though, as they go down the backstretch. And Martin, he will gain it back once again. Here comes the 18 of Kaiser behind Foster there. The minute you set your sights on one guy, another guy is setting his sights on you. Nobody is safe here, folks. They go door to door at the line. Foster, he just may look like he will pick up that 14th spot this time around. McFarland not giving up. Boy, he's getting super close. Still not close enough to do anything as they go through turns 3 and 4 that time. Meanwhile, up the front, Brad Kirby, he continues to enjoy almost a 2-second lead ahead of Boone, but Justin Lesher is just about 2 seconds ahead of him. And we're now, as he comes around this time, we'll start lap 60. Just a little ways past the halfway mark already here, folks. See, there's McComas. Oh, I saw a puff of smoke from somebody. I don't see anybody spinning. McComas been having a good run. He was up there at the lead momentarily for one of those restarts. And actually, even where he is now at the tail end of the top 10, he still gained 5 spots from where he started in the race. So Steve McComas having a good run here. Right further up here with Brian Kozad. And like positions 1, 2, 3, and they're spaced out quite a bit. You have to go back to about Hopley or maybe a little bit further back to get another, get some guys that are kind of close together here. Brian Kozad. Let's see. Let's look a little further back in the field. There's Matthew Chase, 12th position. And he's got Colin Martin, Danny Foster there. Foster, he got as high as 14th and still trying to get a whoa, oh boy, I think he just bounced off the wall there just a little bit, trying to get past the lap car there, the 34. Of Matthew Kinley. I don't know if he may have some problems here. Here comes McFarland. McFarland might get him. Here we go down to turns 3 and 4. And boy, they're door to door as they come out of 4. Looks like McFarland's got a nose ahead of him, but Foster's hanging on. He's still showing his 14th as they go into turn 1. Boy, McFarland tries. He might just can't get past the 50. Very good battle going on between those two. Meanwhile, Justin Lesher is back up the front and 2.2 seconds ahead of Brad Kirby. Kirby has an even bigger gap between him and Corey Boone. So and Boone also, and I think Boone has even just as big a gap, if not bigger. So positions 1, 2, 3, and 4, I would say, are pretty well set right now. No pressure at all. Now Brian Kozad, that's a lap car of Matthew Dunn in front of him, so they're not battling for position at all. Oh, and Kozad gets up against the wall there a little bit. He does tap the wall. He continues on, though. Now, you just saw Hopley stick his nose into the picture there as they're going down the back stretch. Little errors like that will allow someone to catch up to you. There he is, and there's Hopley right there. Hopley saying, yeah, do that again. Kozad up, running that high line. Look at Kozad. Oh, he's having problems. And if he continues to do that, John Hopley eventually is going to catch him. The gap is now just a hair under 0.3 of a second, 0.26. He is trying to hold on, but I tell you, every single time he go into the turn there, he is definitely having to ride that high line. Hopley trying to get close enough. You know, I'm going to give him 2 more laps here. Let's see if he passes him within the next 2 laps. Because he is all but right there right now. They go down into turn 1. Kozad hanging on, running that high line. They're both staying dedicated to the line that they want to run. Oh boy, it looks like it almost looked like Hopley started to get a run. Like he started to surge forward, but then it kind of went away from him there a little bit. Kozad, good exit speed off the corner there. Yeah, they're about to catch the lap car there of Matthew Dunn. Now that could affect Ryan Kozad for sure. He doesn't need anything holding him up, and he's right there. He's going to drive on the high side of the 55. He doesn't pass him, though. And while those guys are messing around, here comes Kyle Boone. They better be careful. Because Kyle, he is definitely slipping into the mix here. He might sneak in there and pass both of them if they're not watching. They're 6. Oh, and they get together. Man, that was an awesome save by John Hopley. Good night. That was some great driving there by the 99. Man. Let's run that back and look at that again. Here they go, and there's Kozad. Watch them come together. Oh, and man, look at Hopley, how he just saved it. That was a excellent reaction there. Let's go ahead and take it live here. John Hopley now in that 6th position. And he does have Kyle Boone right there. Boone is about a couple of tenths a second there behind. You know, and as we speak now, up at the front there, Kirby, he's still in the 2nd position, but boy, he is 3 seconds now behind Justin Lesher, and we're at lap 75. Boy, I tell you, this race is going by in a hurry. And he's doing everything he can. He's got a great gap himself. He himself 3 seconds ahead of Corey Boone, but not much he can do right now to catch Lesher, and not too much that Corey can do to catch Brad Kirby. They're all separated by about 3 seconds, and then Boone another 3. Well, let's say Boone. Boone's about another 3 seconds back. Not Boone, but Tyler Powers. So actually, Tyler Powers, he's only about 1 second back from Boone there. So we got some guys on pit road. Travis Eccles, he's on pit road. Carl Rourke, he's making his way out. A couple of green flag pit stops going on here. There's Justin Williams getting on the binders there, keep from getting a speeding penalty as he enters pit road. Green flag pit stops here at lap 77. Lesher, he is still your leader. Got pretty clean track in front of him. The next car he would catch would be the 50 of Danny Foster if everyone stayed on track. But Foster, he's like, right now he's 6 seconds down the road. Boy, that gap just continues to grow between him and Kirby. Justin Williams making his way out now off of pit road. He'll come out. He's still falling down the order right now. And 19th position is where he's at right now. Should get at least one of those back, maybe both, if and when your leaders do come in and pit. There's Brian Kozad making his way down. Lock him up there just a little bit. Kyle Boone clicked on the wrong guy there. There he is, Kyle Boone coming in on pit road. Levi McFarland also. Oh, McFarland spun around coming down on pit road. He might have been getting on the binders trying to get slowed down. Let's see what happened there to him. Let's see. He's coming. Here he is coming down, getting ready to come on to pit road. You're trying to carry as much speed as you can, and he got on the brakes, and he got on it just a little too hard. It looked like he got on the brakes after he passed the commitment cone, and might have realized, oh crap, I'm going a little bit too fast here. Let's take it back live here. He's got left sides going on for the 11, and they might have got him for speeding, folks. He is still sitting there. Yeah, I think he might have got a speeding penalty there, and man, that's just terrible luck for the 11 machine there. Some of your leaders coming in. There's Kirby making his way in. Matthew Chase coming in. Kyle Martin making his way in. Lesher and Corey Boone are still out. Oh, just as I say that, here comes Justin Lesher. Where's Corey Boone? Is he coming in? Yes, he is. Two leaders coming in on lap 82. He gets on the binders as well as he starts to creep down pit road. And Tyler Powers, he just comes around, and now he's got one of his laps. Actually, he's got back on the lead lap. He was only one lap down. Question is, can he come around and let's see, where are your leaders at? They're still on pit road. Can he come around and catch them? There they are, and there's Lesher. Now he's just taken off, and he's already at the end of pit road, so there's not a whole lot he can do there. And just as I say that, now here comes Kirby. He got his lap back, but doggone, he's going to go ahead and go a lap down again, because now he's coming in for his green flag pit stop. So somewhere along the way there, he got off cycle there a little bit with the leaders, and of course here comes the leaders. They're going to once again put him a lap down. Because for a long time I thought it was Matthew Kinley that was going to be the lucky dog, but he's got several other guys in front of him now. Williams, Kirby, Johnson, and Foster are all one lap down as well now. And there's Foster making his way out of pit road. He might, oh no, he's just coming in, so he's going to lose. He was already one lap down, so he's going to lose another lap as he gets that 50 car serviced. And Justin Lesher goes by right there, your leader. He's got David Meacham right there behind him, but Meacham is not on the lead lap, I don't believe. He's actually in the lucky dog position, the 13 car. And we're now on lap 85. '87 of Brian Kozad. He's been up and down. He's now still in the 4th position. He's got lap cars around him right now. Kirby ahead and McFarland behind. So no one really battling him for a position, really. So no real pressure there. Stephen McComas rounds out the top 5. And he's trying to catch Kozad. He's got McFarland between him and Kozad, and so he's got a little work to do. Those are lap cars behind them. Then we have Matthew Chase, and now he is battling Kyle Boone for that 6th spot. Oh, we got a caution, and let's see. Not sure who the caution was on. I wonder, was it Tyler Powers? He looked like he was going slow there for a second. I'm not sure if that did or not. Let's go back and take a look here. There's Boone and a bunch of smoke. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Powers. Yeah, but it definitely was Powers, and he was actually he must have just lost it on his own there or something. And let's see what happened. Oh, he got to go. Okay, he was with the 26 of Justin Williams, and here they are going down to turns 1 and 2, and oh, he kind of pushed up into the 26. Really, the 26 didn't have anywhere to go, and definitely wasn't clear, and that's definitely what brought out the caution there. So now we got a caution. That's only the fourth caution of the race with 22 laps remaining. Of course, you know, guys are coming in, and I believe the 10, he should have been the lucky dog that time, I believe. That would have been Brad Kirby. Take that, and may, you know what? Let's see. Now Kirby right now, he's still showing as one lap down, and in fact, even Williams is showing as a lap down. That would be Justin Williams right there. But see, they're both behind the leader, so they won't get a wave around. Unfortunately, Justin Lesher, he's right behind the pace car. So there won't be any guys getting a wave around this time. You have to be in front of the leader. You have to be behind the pace car, but in front of the leader to get an automatic wave around. So yeah, here we go, folks. And a lot of folks had already just had their green flag pit stops. Tyler Powers, he's coming in once again. Bob Johnson coming in. Let's see, who else is coming in? David Meacham, he's coming in. So far, those are the only three I see coming in. So as we wait for this caution to go by, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the Eastern Central Racing Association round number 7 here, Kansas Speedway on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this 0.625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Here we go. It's just about to go away. They both coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnet. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
With the ButtKicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel.
Green flag, green flag.
Okay, folks, we're racing once again. Green flag. 19 laps remaining. Justin Lesher is your leader. Now he's got, let's see, there he is. He's got the blue right there behind him. Oh, no. And I think this might have been the 11, might have been Levi McFarland, perhaps. Oh, yeah, look at the damage on the right front of the 11 car. Quite a bit of damage there for the 11. Let's go back and see what happened here. Now here they're on the restart. Oh, okay, let's run that back. Something else was going on here in front of him. Here we are on the restart, and I think Carl Rourke, let's see. There's McFarland down on the inside. And now where is Carl Rourke at? There he is right there, right behind Meacham. There he is, and there's McFarland. I'm trying to see. I thought something was happening ahead of Levi. And we're going to see if we can, it comes into view here. Let's roll that at normal speed for a second. Okay, that's what happened. The 26 and the 50 got together. And oh boy, Levi, he is just like, oh, nowhere to hide. And trying to check up, he gets into the 50. And that's where he gets his damage. That's Danny Foster there. So yeah, that's what happened there. Let's take it back live here. So 5th caution of the evening. Here are 17 laps remaining. A few more guys came down pit road. There's Corey Boone making his way out. Kyle Boone's still on pit road now. He's done. Kyle Martin making his way out in the 12 machine. I don't see nobody else is on pit road except for Travis Eccles. Let's see. Has he been there? I don't think that car isn't even running. It doesn't look like it has a whole lot of damage, but not sure what's going on there with Eccles. Okay, it's saying he's 49 laps down. That's weird. Okay, I didn't think he, unless he lost connection or something and didn't realize it. Rourke is also showing out as he's retired his car. Justin Williams, he's coming in. Levi McFarland coming in behind him. Might try to get a little bit of work done on that hood there of the 11 machine. They may have actually got the one to go here. I'm not sure, but we'll check here in a second. He's just going to look like he'll go ahead and bolt on some fresh Goodyears there as well. Left side's going on. Williams still in his pit box. McFarland, he's sitting there getting more work done. Let's check with your leader real quick here. And yeah, the lights are still on the pace car, so McFarland, he did have time to get some work done, not a whole lot really. But he's going to come on out and right now showing in the 18th spot. And 2 laps down. He might even he might come in and try to get some more work done. We'll see what happens as he comes around. He's moving kind of slow, getting off of pit road there. I'm pretty sure they got the one to go this time around. And I don't know. That car does just not seem like he's able to get up to. He is just kind of okay. Maybe he's just about caught the back of the field. Yeah, there they are there. So we'll see how he does on the restart here. As they make their way on down to the back stretch. McFarland gets into position. Coming up through the field, everybody getting in position. There's Kenley in the 13th spot. One of the Boone brothers, Kyle Boone. Ninth, his brother, Kyle Martin. And Corey Boone is in the 8th position. Ryan Kozad in 4th spot. He's been in that 4th spot a lot here tonight. Matthew Chase got himself up there inside the top 5. Boy, he's got Craig Martin and Kozad. There's Lesher.
Green flag, green
and we're
flag.
racing once again. As they cross the line, it is 14 laps to go. hard racing going on here, folks. Boy, look at this. They're almost 3 wide behind them. Oh, Meacham and the 83 get together just a little bit. Do they hold on to it? They're trying to. Oh, Corey Boone. Oh, and he ends up collecting. I think that was Foster, perhaps. That's going to bring another caution. Man, he was trying to hold on to that car. Oh, my goodness. It was a good effort, but, man. Let's take a look at that, folks, and we're going to run that back because that was a caution that took several seconds to develop. They were about to go 3 wide into turn 3. Now we got the 70 up on the high side. That's Stephen McComas, David Meacham in the middle in the 13, the 83 of Corey Boone there, and there they go going into turn 3. It looks like Boone, he got a little sideways. He's going to get into the 13. That's what's going to kick it off. It looks like the 70, he was able to get away. McComas, he wasn't involved in that at all. And look at Corey Boone trying to save that car, and he doesn't help that he grabbed that rumble strip, not rumble strip, but down on the apron there. And boy, look at Meacham also trying to save his car. Is that Kirby? Oh my goodness, Kirby just did get by him. And now Kirby, he don't know where to go. The cars are sliding all over the place. And right in front of him, look at it from his hood. Like, oh my goodness, where do I go? Everybody's sliding left and right. And more chaos there. And they just continuing, but Boone, I'm sorry, that's the wrong Boone. Corey Boone, and he ended up him and Meacham, I believe. They said, where's David at? David, he was able to continue on, but man, that was a heck of an effort by Boone to try to save that car. And it really doesn't have a whole lot of damage on it. You know, mostly just spinning there from what I can see. And he's going to get going. And he's on the tail end of the lead lap, but he's still on the lead lap. Got some fresh Goodyears and back out there and go get them once again. And as they come around this time, we'll see if they get the one to go. It'll be if they do, it'll be about 9 laps on the restart here. And there's your leader, Justin Lesher. Tyler Powers in the 2nd spot. Brian Kozad 3rd. Craig Martin in the 4th position. Stephen McComas dodged a bullet there. Rounds out your top 5. And there's Kyle Boone 6th. David Meacham 7th. John Hopley 8th. Kyle Martin 9th. And Corey Boone rounds out your top 10. And actually, that wasn't the one to go either. So let's see who's on pit road. Brad Kirby, he's just leaving pit road. He decided to come down and pit. Garrett Kaiser, he's on pit road, and he's showing a bit of damage there. Looks like he's trying to get his much work done, I guess, on that car. I mean, it doesn't look terribly damaged. Okay, he's down and he's taking off now. Got as much work as he stayed as long as he could before the field. There comes the field now to the line, and he gets off of pit road before they get there. Kirby also on the lead lap. I'm sorry, not Kirby, but Kaiser. And the lights are off on the pace car this time around. Boy, I tell you, when they cross the line, it'll be 8 to go. Man. Will they make it to the checkered flag? Boy, I tell you, the boys are leaving nothing on the table here, folks. Time to get it on. Tire field's lined up here, ready to get going. There's Kirby. He came right back out there, ready to get going. Pace car getting ready to come in here. There he goes. Lesher controls the restart. And there he goes.
Green.
And we're racing once again here at Kansas. Lesher gets away. Let's follow the action behind him. We got some more guys going. There's Boone. I think Boone might have got into the wall again, folks. But this time he manages just to keep going. Oh, and something else is happening.
The yellow flag
Hopley,
is out.
who was that? Hopley, the 26. He was involved. Oh, my goodness. Danny Foster also involved in that a little bit. I think he just kind of came to a stop there, trying to avoid a lot of damage. Justin Williams. Oh boy, he's completely missing the nose on that 26 machine. Man, they're making sure they got this thing gonna come down to a green-white checker if we keep this up. Let's go back and see what happened to John here, John Hopley. Let's slow it down, and there's 99. Now let's see, it went past the pylon there. Let's do that again. Let's slow it down. He got up there really, boy, he got together with Danny Foster. Foster was really up there against the wall. From that angle, I couldn't tell if Foster moved down or Hopley moved up, or they both kind of going for the same piece of real estate. But yeah, they got together, and there's Justin Williams. He collects the 83 as well. And Corey Boone, there was nothing he could do that time. So a lot of bent up sheet metal there that time for sure, folks. So here we are, 6 to go, and Corey Boone, he's on pit road once again. Well, I tell you, that right front fender is really starting to show some, getting knocked back there a little bit. Left's on. There's Hopley just going by. His car looks like he might have used a faster picker. That thing looks brand new. Good time to use it though, I guess. 6 laps to go. Boone's still on pit road. He better hurry up and go. He's going to lose a lap if he's not careful. Here comes the field, and there he goes. Boy, cutting it as close as he dares. He will get out before there go your leaders right there. He will get out ahead of them and stay on the lead lap. And we still don't have a 1 to go yet. There'll still be at least one more pace lap for sure. So we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back from what may be the finale here. Hey, you're watching the Eastern Central Racing Association round number 7 here at Kansas Speedway on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, here we are. Strap in, boys and girls. It's about to be a bumpy ride here. Making their way through turns 3 and 4, getting ready for what may be the final restart here. It'll be 3 laps remaining as they cross the stripe. Pace car getting ready to make his way down. There he goes. Lesher going to do what he's been doing all night long. He drops the hammer. He's gone.
Green flag.
Can they keep up with him? Not at the moment. There's Kozad and Powers. Boy, it's almost like the start of the race. And look at Powers. He gets past Kozad. Kozad in that 3rd spot. Here comes Craig Martin in the 22 machine. Trying to see if he can do anything here. Trying to hang in there with those top 3. Boy, they're super close too. Boy, look at Tyler Powers taking a look on the inside of Lesher. Is he going to have room to make the pass? Looks like he will. Lesher is trying to fight back on the high side. Can he get it? Drag race down the backstretch. Oh, and we've got a caution. Oh, no, caution. Kyle Martin goes around, doesn't look too serious, but boy, that is going to set up a green-white checker here. Oh my goodness. And actually it's a bit more serious than I thought. The front of that car is missing. Wow, let's take a look and see what happened to Kyle here. And there he's right. There's a 12 on the high side there, and he's going by the 70. Oh, he gets together with the 76, Bob Johnson. And you can see what's going to happen here. And he might snap back. Oh, and he was that the 55? Yeah, that was the 55. And I thought he's going to nose into the wall at some point. Man, that was a hard hit. And both him and the 55 of Matthew Dunn lost their noses on that one, folks. Man, that was a super hard hit for Kyle Martin. And if he had a faster pair, I'm sure he would use it right now, but he may not have one. Looks like he's just getting 4 good years and getting whatever repair work he can get done on that car. And man, he's lucky. I don't know if it's mandatory repair work or not, but I'm sure he'll be on pit road as long as he possibly can stand. Kyle Boone, he's coming in. Both the Boone brothers, Kyle and Corey, one right behind the other there. And almost pitting together. Oh, Corey overshot just a little bit. Left side's going on for Kyle. He's down and away. Let's see if Corey gets away as well. He may be staying for a little bit more damage work, and there goes the 55. Just went by of Matthew Dunn. Corey Boone, he's going to stay on pit road there a little longer, and now he takes off and he's on his way. So he takes off, and there's your leader, and Tyler Powers is now your leader. And he just did get past Lesher before that caution came out. Ryan Kozad, boy, he's hanging in there in that 3rd position. Will he be able to do anything with the 20 and the 8? You know what? And he might be in the best seat in the house, folks, because if those 2 front runners get tangled up, he could come out smelling like roses here, folks. You never know. It ain't over till it's over. I do believe the lights are out on the pace car. No, they're not. We're going to have at least a couple of more laps of caution here. So there's Powers, Lesher, and Kozad. Then we have Craig Martin in the 4th position. And then Stephen McComas in that 5th spot. David Meacham hanging on there in the 6th position. 7th is Brad Kirby. Then we have Matthew Chase 8th spot. John Hopley in the 9th spot. Matthew Kinley rounds out your top 10. Remember, he was a lucky dog at one point. Now he's got himself back up into the top 10 here. There are right now. There's only there's only 13 cars on the lead lap. 11th Kyle Boone and 12th Corey Boone, and then Justin Williams is the 13th and final car on the lead lap. The leader makes his way down at the turn 1. Lights are out on the pace car. And who knows, they may only get one shot at this green-white checker here. The field is all lined up and ready to go. The front runners, they've been getting away pretty good. We'll see if Powers can get a good jump. He'll be controlling the restart here. Lesher's always made a good getaway. And you know he'll be watching that 20 very closely. In fact, all those guys, the 22, the 70, the 13. Here we go, folks. Pace car's in. Powers drops the hammer. We're going, and there we go. And they're side by side going into turn 1. And actually almost 3 wide. Back here, Kinley meets him in the 34. There's Kinley. Oh, he was on the high side. Boy, him and the 70, they split the 13 of David Meacham. That was Stephen McComas and McKinley. And Kinley, that is. Meanwhile, up the front, Brian Kozad, he's got himself into the second position. Boy, white flag is in the air. Powers is still your leader. Lesher was right there as well. Man, who's going to get this, folks? These guys, there's Lesher right on the tail of Kozad. They're both trying to find a way to get up there to the 20. Here they go into turns 3 and 4. Powers trying his best to hold on. They're all over him. Coming out, and it's not going to matter because he's going to come to the line. He's going to hold on for the win. Tyler Powers, your victor here tonight at Kansas. Man, Tyler Power driving for all he was worth there that time, folks. Right where he needed to be when he needed to be there. Tyler Power is your winner tonight, folks. Time to light them up. And while he's doing that, we'll go ahead and grab your top 3 here, podium finishers. Looks like Kozad and Lesher are already there. Let's go and see if we can find Powers. There he is right there. We'll move him on up while he's celebrating. Let's see, where is the that's strange. I just saw, okay, I was trying to move Tyler and I didn't see the option to move him to victory lane. Where the heck is victory lane at? Come on now, let's scroll down here a little bit. Okay, it's not, come on now. Bear with me a second here, folks. We'll get him up there. Maybe he might have moved himself up there. Let's go and see. Yep, there he is. Let's head on down there with him. Okay, folks, we're here in Victory Lane with your top three: Tyler Powers, Brian Kozad, and Justin Lesher. Hey, Tyler, you got a copy?
I do.
Hey, man, congratulations. Boy, I tell you, you had your hands full at the end, man. Congratulations on that victory.
Thanks, man. I'm excited.
Well, I tell you, how was the racing out there tonight? Boy, it seemed like you guys were, I mean, the car, this is a lot of great battling all through that race. You didn't get any let up whatsoever.
Yeah, that was a great race. Honestly, that was the best race in all season. I enjoyed it.
10-4, man. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I think my wife's watching. I'll give a shout out to her again.
Yeah, 10-4. She said, awesome job in the chat there, man. She was watching. And, yeah. Okay, well, congratulations, man. And we'll see you next week and see what happens then.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Brian, you got a copy?
I do.
Hey, man. Boy, I tell you, man, you were back and forth. You were hanging around fourth place quite a bit throughout the race, and you got a little further back and almost got caught up in some stuff, and boy, it just kept fighting and still ended up on that podium, man. Great effort tonight, man. Good second place finish.
Yeah, thank you. I know at the beginning of the race, we had a long run, and I knew tires are going to play a big part. I know the top here, Kansas, is viable. I fell back to like 10th, 11th, made my way back up to 4th, and ever since then, I was just trying to stay up there. It was a fun race, some of the best racing all season, like Tyler said. So it was a fun race, a roller coaster of emotions for sure.
Absolutely, man. And I tell you, I mean, the guys, all of y'all were, man, throughout the field. I mean, it was just tough battling. No, you didn't get a break at all, except for me during the caution. You can catch your breath there a little bit.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the most intense races. I think this was even more intense than Talladega there at the end, because I knew the top three up there were all going to battle hard. We know how to race aggressive, but not be wrecking each other, and that was really fun. That's who I want to give my shout out to, Mr. Powers and Mr. Lesher. Really fun to race with. Can't wait to race with him for the rest of the season.
Yeah, man, that was a great battle to the finish, man. Where you guys were going at it. Congratulations, and we'll see you next week. See if y'all do it again.
Next week's Sonoma, so it's gonna be we're gonna go right and left.
Yeah,
next week.
There we go. We'll see who's good at going in both directions there. we'll see you next week.
All right, see you.
Hey, Justin, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man. Boy, I tell you, man, you were out there leading a good portion of the race, man, and I tell you, but you did hang on to finish on the podium, though, man, and at the end, it could have so easily been any of you three or four there at the end, man. But that was just some great racing, though. Congratulations anyway on that third place finish.
Yeah, thank you. I had a really good car tonight. I mean, it was flawless on the short run. It was flawless on the long run. It's just there's a couple cautions there at the end that screwed me. I had about 6 lap order tires, and it played a big difference. I was going to pit when that caution came out with about 25 to go, but the car was handling really good, and I only had about 4 laps on the tires, so I didn't think they were that wore. But it made the difference, and I kind of feel like Kyle Larson did after Atlanta this week. Had the best car, and it didn't win.
Yeah. A 10-4, man. Anybody want to give a shout-out to?
Yeah, give a shout out to everybody watching, and congrats to Tyler and Brian. It seems like us three are always up front every week, and we race hard, like Brian said.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations again, and we will see you next week, and good luck then.
All right, man. Thank you.
Okay, folks. Well, that is going to do it for us, and we're going to go ahead and let's bring up the finishing order here. And we've got Tyler Powers, your winner. Brian Kozat second. Justin Lesher third. Craig Martin fourth. Stephen McComas fifth. Matt Kinley sixth. David Meacham seventh. Brad Kirby eighth. Matthew Chase ninth. John Hopley rounds up to top 10. Then we have Kyle Boone 11th and Corey Boone 12th. Justin Williams 13th, Bob Johnson 14th, Levi McFarland in the 15th position, Garrett Kaiser 16th, Danny Foster 17th, 18th is Kyle Martin, 19th position is Carl Rourke, and 20th is Carl Rourke, 21st is Travis Eccles. And as always, folks, we thank you for joining us here at Rice Motorsports TV and Eastern Central Racing Association. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I tell you, man, we're going to be at road course racing next time around. And I can't wait to see how these guys do then. So for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.